This is my dad. Like most people, my dad was my hero. Kind and good-natured, wise and stoic, dry-humoured and loving. He was an amazing dad and eventually a granddad. I think he was as he was because of the life that he led. My dad was in the Royal Marines and eventually became a commando. After several years he left and got a job on the oil rigs, starting off in the North Sea. Over his career he visited most parts of the world, working for Maersk, Sperry Sun and eventually Halliburton. He worked in Siberia, where in porter cabin digs he would leave scraps of meat for the local wolves to treat upon. He worked in Colombia on jungle rigs, where before deployment he would pass out sweets to the sewer kids in Bogota. He was shipped home 2 days before the Piper Alpha disaster. Unfortunately, the American who replaced him for the 6-week stint was one of the victims. He was a good salt-of-the-earth Englishman who I tried to live up to try and be half the man that he was. In 2009, working in Balikpapan in Indonesia, in his mid-50s, Dad had a heart attack and died. He passed away at the same age and in the same way his father before him did. This set off a mortality clock above my head. I did anything to stay in shape. I stripped off all the fat on my body. I took up MMA for a short while. I did endurance obstacle courses. Roped in old friends to beast me on Woodbury Common. I even relived some of my youth by boxing again. I wasn't perfect. For every good thing I did, I also enjoyed smoking now and again, partying when I had the chance, just living my life. But this isn't a film about trying to be perfect, I guess. Years later I met an amazing human named Elise and fell madly in love. Smart and beautiful, funny and kind. A mad thirst for exercise. She brought many gifts and cats into my life. Now, Elise is vegan, not a push in your face kind, but someone who chose a certain path and stuck to it. Her reasons for going plant-based are totally different to mine. Living with Elise gave me a chance to eat more plant-based than I usually would have. I would typically eat meat and dairy when the kids were here for half the week, and then more of a plant-based diet when it was just Elise and I. More out of convenience than anything else. I started to notice how different I would feel after eating a big meal with the boys compared to a big meal with Elise. After watching Game Changers on Netflix one Sunday afternoon, the cogs in my mind started turning. They specifically talk about the impact of heart health and athletic performance on a plant-based diet. I started to do some research myself online. I read various studies and articles about plant-based diets lowering heart disease, reducing the risk of cardiovascular disease mortality, how most cardiologists are plant-based in their diet. I felt like I had found a way to slow down this death countdown. One of the most interesting studies I came across online, they're on the screen now for you to take a look at. These are really interesting percentages for reducing the risk of death and heart disease, but the one that really stood out is that the review notes noted that a healthy diet and lifestyle reduced the risk for a heart attack by 81 to 94%, while medications only reduced the risk by 20 to 30%. So just by cutting out meat and living a healthy lifestyle, which I am doing through our general lifestyle, through the lifestyle that Elise and I have created for ourselves, I could make a real difference to not having a heart attack in the next decade and having to say goodbye to my boys early. Now there's a ton of other reasons for going vegan as well. Factory farming processes aren't the best in the world. They leave a huge carbon footprint. And whilst I could go into all of this, I'm not going to, because these aren't the reasons that I turned vegan. I knew about these things beforehand and still continue to eat meat. The sole reason to give up meat is to give me every chance I can at being around to see my children grow and save them from the pain of losing a parent early. Now in terms of the side effects, I've been at this for 40 days now. Firstly, I've got tons more energy than I had before. I feel a ton sharper when I'm working out. My skin looks clearer. It's not something I was looking for, but it's something that seems to have happened. My running times have dramatically improved. My taste and smell is still pretty messed up from COVID, which is a good thing because I can't stop farting. Kind of feel sorry for the boys and the pets. A little bit of insight into why I've turned vegan and the impact that it's had on me. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, like and subscribe for some more. I'm almost at 100 subscribers. Would love to get there this week. That'd be awesome. But for now, I hope you enjoyed this vlog.